So guys, I don't think it would be too much of an exaggeration if I said that the 2021 Titleist T-Series range is one of the most improved looking ranges that we've seen in a very, very long time. You could argue that it's not that difficult to beat the looks of the original T300. There, I said it. For those of you that can't remember what it looks like, I found you a picture. That's a picture of the sloth from the Goonies, isn't it? This is awkward. There we go. Put the sloth back up. Good grief. I'm kidding, alright? It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't, but if we compare it to this iron's in a different league. So let's start this with something extremely positive, and that is we've lost the sundial on the back of the T300. Due to the places I visit on the golf course, there's no sun, it didn't work anyway. Even though the sundial has gone, Max Impact technology remains in a better, nicer, prettier visual behind the impact area. And its job hasn't changed either, because as we know from previous models, this is designed to maximise ball speed regardless of where you hit it on the face. So, we're not on the range anymore, Toto. We're at Broken Tree, par 3, and we're just going to be hitting the shots into this green because it's going to tell us everything we need to know in flight, in distance, and I want to get a hole in one, to be quite honest. That's all it boils down to. Its address, it's not the smallest iron I've seen, and that's going to be absolutely no surprise. It's still got a job to do, and that's to blow your socks off and be very forgiving, so that's clear to see. Offset is nice to see, it's not crazy. We haven't got this crazy door vibe going off. And the top line is acceptable. It's comforting. I feel like we're going to get on okay. I'm hitting the 7 iron, and we're using the AMT Red shaft, the stock option. Ascending mass technology. Ascending mass into the hole for me, please, technology. I was joking. Get on it, El. Go on. Well. Okay. Hate that golf shot at the moment, you know. It's got nothing to do with the golf club, it's all me, but you can keep it. Titleist are labelling the T300 the ultimate game improvement iron. And if you cast your mind back only just a few years, the higher handicappers visually got the rough end of the deal. If better players were to dip their hand in a lucky dip box, they would have pulled out diamonds. What about the higher handicappers, you say? Yeah, they'd pull out a James Robinson. It's just not a fair deal at all. Love you, Robbo. But I think manufacturers are starting to realise now that it's alright having every single piece of tech from the alien ship from Independence Day for it to end up looking like a soggy out-of-date slice of bread. Well, no one's going to really want it. And that, right there, is living proof that you can do both. There's no Robbo in there. Robbo? That is a real, that's hit. Lovely. How do I explain what it feels like? Extremely powerful. It's like the equivalent of getting kicked up the ass by Bigfoot. It's still firm-ish, we get great feedback to a point where it's that powerful at impact. I have to check to make sure my eyebrows are still there, so if I turn around and I look surprised, you know why. We just need to get it down there. This could, I want that, I want it. Look, I'm not going to bore you with all the tech stuff. I mean, if we were to go through this entire tech list, this video would rival the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Bore off. I love Lord of the Rings, really. So if we were to put the tech story of this iron in a nutshell, we would have distance, forgiveness, and high launch. But as I made it quite clear at the start, a huge emphasis on feel and looks this year. Would be cool to see in another blend. That blend of, you could do the whole range all the way through, get this in the long irons and be absolutely beefy. Or this could be half of the higher set and then the other half's T200. A lot of exciting options available. And how it's built allows you for it just to blend in almost unnoticed. Grab your coat, duck. You pulled again. Oh, that's done well for itself. That's why you need this iron. Don't you dare. The forgiveness factor is absolutely wild because that did not deserve to get there. That deserved to be in the Amazon. So one cool little addition with the T300 is it now employs a variable face thickness design. Timeless is saying that it's now thinner towards the heel in the long and mid irons to improve performance on what is traditionally known as a very weak sweet spot area. It's not sweet really, it's poo emoji spot. One question though, how far in the heel? Right. So we know, not hosel, not yet, a couple of years. 7 iron is 29 degrees in loft, so it's going to be a little bit stronger as we go from the lower end with the T100 all the way to the T300. Everything inside this head is getting that ball, that CG location lower, so it pops up easier. So it plays like the number at the bottom, that's the whole idea. I hit that so well, it's coming back as well. Bounce left. Be good. Tap it in. You get a lot of comments or a few comments saying, why are you hitting this? It's not aimed at you. And no, it's not. But I always love trying new technologies in every club that's available to test just to see what's going off and what direction we're going. And this is a real positive direction. It's another one, Dad, to have a hit with. This is the Pops Club. We're knocking on the door. Oh, didn't need much more. Let's have a quick look at the numbers. I'll come back for at least 5 more shots because I reckon we've got this. This is going in, straight in the hole. It's not. Left a few bad ones in there and the good ones to give us a reasonable average. The ones that are duffed I've removed. We don't want those. And to be honest with you, I'm being quite harsh with this. We've got a ball speed of 137 miles an hour with a 7 iron. All right, and these were easy swings. You know, you naturally want to get after it just when you look down at this. You know it's got a lot to offer, so you want to exploit it, give it some. But this is the number that's quite impressive. I've left a big, we'll call it a hook, in here. This one, which is naturally going to knock down the RPM, which is still giving us a 6165 backspin, but I reckon the 66 would be pretty reasonable number, which is great for this stronger 7 iron. Very promising numbers there. 191 carry average, 197 total. So yeah, you know what to do. Stick around because we're going to hit a few more shots because I love this hole. It all just goes in together. Bang! Another hole in one. Not really had one ever before, only one virtual, but we won't talk about that. Like I said, you know what to do. If this is appealing to you, don't just go and buy it. Don't be that person. Go and test it. Go and compare multiple clubs that you want to test, and whatever comes out the best for you and what you like the look, feel of, that's really what matters. So make sure you do that and put it in the comments. What have you decided to go for? If you needed new irons this year, you probably probably don't. So, what am I talking? I'm just waffling. Sorry. Guys, if you're not a part of Team L, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and on live streaming on Twitch. Please come and see us. We have so much fun. And come and join us on the best Discord server in the world. Slightly biased. Team L. Again, all the links are down below. Thank you. All in one time. We need a good song. And this is my favourite song. Okay. Of all the review songs, this one just gets me going. Hit well. Enter Sandman. There we go. Played that, you see, straight round. And down, go. Could cry, but that was really bad. Don't laugh. It's stuck on the tops.